Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more ATM10. So we are back, and last time we had some fun. We played around with this mod here. This is the Tempad, and basically I have these batteries in here, and when they run low, I can put them in my inventory. They get sucked up in here, charge up again, throw in my inventory. I decided to keep 3 of them on here, so usually it'll be pretty decent. I just think it'd be more fun to have them just here in range, and if I don't do it often, this will charge it up slowly, and if not, I have this backup system that runs, which is cool. We played around with that. We played around with crystals, got instant break on my pick. That's basically what I cared about there, and a few other things. It wasn't too exciting of an episode. It was more learning about this and how to automate this and stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I could show you. You hit backspace. Let's just say I want to go to my AE stuff, so it opens a portal up. Go there, and there you have it. And we're in our AE room. And yeah, it just makes getting around the base a little easier and faster with you guys, especially. Okay, I off camera made this terminal thing. So this is just basically using the different terminals. They have everything. Like they have the pattern encoder terminal. This is just making a pattern encoder. We've already done all those like this, for example, but I wanted it all in my tool. So that's what I have. So you got the different styles, I guess, here. You can still open up. Want the maximum size, but you can change this up and you know, see your patterns in here. It's kind of cool. Basically, you know, the same old. Just make your patterns in here if you want to. It's just a nice all-in-one interface, so you don't have to mess with it. It adds a lot more slots up here. Not even sure what I would need for here. I guess you can add more energy or whatever. Greater energy cards, quantum bridge cards, whatever. But overall, I just did that for fun, just so I had, just so that, you know, I could do it anywhere around the base, which I'm happy with. Outside that, we're going to work on Mekanism today. Yes, I actually want to work on a bunch of Mekanism stuff here because I think it's time for us to upgrade and get our other production going with our byproducts here, the waste and stuff. So I want to work on that now. Let's go get some more blank patterns going. Blank patterns, please. 61 blank patterns, please. Start. No, that. Okay. And let's start with energy tablets because we don't have any energy tablets crafted. Perfect. We're going to need solar panels, so I just thought I'd add that to the list. We don't have to craft these. I'm going to just craft these too. I'm not planning to farm these. It's just, you know, this is the whole part of being lazy and being able to do this. And that's the advanced solar one. I'm not going to auto-craft that. I don't think I need to do that kind of thing, but why not throw these guys in here. You have like a Mekanism section over here. It doesn't really matter, to be fair, but why not, right? Yeah, so let's see. So basically, if we go through the quest book here, we've done the plutonium and made plutonium pellets. The next one was polonium, using the sun, making a solar neutron activator. So that's kind of what I wanted to try out next. And so this is this guy right here, which we can just hit control click. It's going to do all the work for us. See, it was actually extremely fast. We can just go ahead and we're done. That's the beauty of auto crafting. Of course, I have that new teleport thing, but we're flying all the way there. And then I guess we're going to use the waste. Now I have to decide how I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to steal or divert it from here and then let it go back into how I normally do it, I guess. I'm not quite sure yet. This is our one setup, but I also want to use this other setup, obviously. Let's try it first here, maybe. Okay, so it has a plug. Does it require power? Because as far as I know, it does solar. So my guess would be no. Obviously, a little hard to do it when it's raining. And it's not nighttime, I don't think. What does it say? It says daytime, so I can't set the weather right now. So, but what we can do is we can probably plumb this, or try to plumb. Oh. And then let's do the configurator. Go. Oh. Oh. Sun's done. Okay. Actually running? Where is it going? This is empty. That's empty. That's empty. I hate to be that guy, but where's my nuclear waste been going? Oh, wait, I'm out of fuel? Oh, I actually ran out of fuel. No freaking way. We have no fuel. That is actually kind of cool. That I did not realize, and that we need to fix. So, yeah, let's do that. So we can go, you know, let's do this, you know, in the correct way. So let's see what we have to do here for uranium. I can't believe we ran out. We got uranium ore, which that's awesome. We got the raw uranium for powwow. Now, where is the uranium? To be fair, what is this uranium from? Raw uranium. Oh, here it is. Wow. Oh, and there it is. Uranium. Okay. What we need to do then is make this into a pattern base. Okay. Let's switch this to pattern. Might actually be able to, right, there you go. Then you're going to turn, oh, actually, how do you do it for this? Because we put it through that other process. What's this called again? Ultimate Purifier, eh? We actually set this up, but never actually, you know, we never used it once. So we want to put this in Ultimate Purifier. Purification chamber. Here we go. I guess I didn't open this correctly. Derp. Okay, there you go. What we want, and I need this guy here. Pattern. Now, if I craft like 60 of these, I'm wondering if they'll store in here, so I don't. Right click faster. Okay, that works. Anyways, let's put this guy in here. And then we're gonna put you. That you remember we have to have this silly. Oh, oh yeah. We're gonna process, but it's raw uranium. Oh yeah, you just tell it to do whatever. Okay, that. AE2. Let's go to AE2 stuff. We're gonna do AE2. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mess with these guys. And remember, we have the fancy requester, right? Yeah, here you go. And we're gonna do. I'm bad with this part because. Am I actually? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do shift like that. That's actually really. So do I have to request it this one then? Oh, that's annoying because you don't actually let me take them out like that. Oh, yeah, I think you have to. So I think what we are gonna have to do is throw a bunch in. Yeah, I don't know if there's an easier way to do this. So we're gonna do this. Well, I guess I could do this. It's gonna not work. Oh, won't it keep requesting it anyways? This is a really good question. Because this is all automated, how do I put it in here? I think I might understand. Taking some time to think. I think what we can do is, let's actually kind of instead, we're gonna unclick this. We're gonna unclick this. I'm going to do this. And that's it. Does that make sense? Because it's going to tell it wants the ore. It's going to give you this, but it will wait for its outcome. And that, I think, that's my true belief how that actually works. I think I was making this too complicated when it's actually even more simpler than that. So, technically, let's start trying this and see. Yeah, uranium. It says it's doing it. And there you go. We got our 2 uranium. That is how I would do it. So I would put this here. And of course, it's going to want to do the run, so we'll let it do it because it freezes. Then we were trying to tell these to do a certain amount of batch, I think. Do 256 at a time. Oh, that was probably a bad idea because it's going to do it. Oh, no. Oh, maybe we're fine. 2048. There you go. There we go. And that is how you do it. See, I made this way overcomplicated, thinking that, you know, you had to, like, how does it know all these steps and everything else? And in the end, it doesn't need to know. That was the truth. Like, doesn't need to know. Don't need to tell. There you go. And that will get us our fuel again. Very cool. I'm going to let this run a bit anyways. I don't know how well this is going to work, but there you go. You got nuclear waste coming in here. We have no sun. Let's, oh, I got that teleport. I can't help it. I like running around. But I do have to go say goodnight to my baby. So I will go do that. And then, but let's just see if it's doing something first. That looks promising. There you go. We'll leave that for a few minutes. Okay, so we're gonna take all that and polonium pellet. Okay. There's also the supercritical phase, blah blah blah. But we'll deal with the polonium one first, and then figure out that one later. I wonder. I'm gonna make this close. Oh. I forgot about radiation. We might be able to clear it though. Oop. How bad is this? I don't know if this will save my life. Probably too late because that's why you don't want to. We are so gonna die. Their radiation poison. I don't think they have pills or anything. I think we're screwed. There you go. Oh, that wasn't smart of me anyway. It's gonna be a long time. So I went near the site and I got radiated again. I think this area is radiated. I have to actually stay away from there for like an hour probably because of that. So we're kind of doomed now. I'm sure if I wear the suit I'll be fine, but we screwed up. Actually, Oh. This part of the base is actually all radiated. That is so cool. I'm shocked how far it goes. Ew. We really screwed up though. It's radiation everywhere at this point. Wonder if I go to electrodes, there's radiation. Very low. If I go towards my house, there's a small amount here. Hey, 6 days later. No, I don't know how long it was, hour-wise or whatever. I got a little busy, but we got back up and running here. So I'm wearing the haz suit just in case anyways. I did make a mistake on this. I switched these numbers around, but that should be pretty good. And yeah, no, so I think we should be good now to go here. Yeah, it still is kind of nasty here, but with the suit we'll be fine ourselves, I think. That was a mistake. We now know about our mistake, and we won't do that one again. Okay, I wanted to bring this closer because I thought, well, it'd be better to, you know, obviously use it closer. So this guy is going to produce our stuff. He's not even exposed yet. Oh. And then let's go ahead and use the bed. I like how the portal doesn't have to be straight. Like these ones show in the other one. Too bad it takes... I won't make it in time, yeah. Like, can I get there in time? It's like, no. There you go. Now this should be running. Oh yeah. It runs really fast. So I don't think you have to worry about, you know, it having to, you know, do its thing too long. Okay, now that we've done that, we want to turn this obviously into the the stuff. We're just going to say the stuff. Now, I guess we should do something similar to what we already had. Pressure reactor, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that would make sense. Pressurized reactor chamber. So we're going to kind of like mimic this setup, except I guess we'll bring it over here. And hopefully I can just tie it in somewhat into this and not have to worry too much. And then eventually, I guess you could run them simultaneously. I think, you know, these are supposed to be utilized anyways, I think. For now, this should work. Chamber. Guess you want a dynamic tank here. A little weird. Have to admit, isn't that a bit weird? Oh. Had this before. We don't want that. If we do this again. Wonder if that was why. I mean, it's not inappropriate for that tank anyways, but that's... We don't want it to do that. Configuration. Nothing there. Don't want it. This is my concern about this. Hoping I could just... We'll try that. Let's upcraft it. Actually, is this factory based? I guess this one? No, it isn't. Okay. I guess it's not for fast enough. That will be good. I'll make sure it's not touching it. I mean, you can't grab it. Can you grab it? I don't know. I don't think it. I mean, maybe these daisy chain. Watch, they have a daisy chain system. I never knew about that. That would be kind of hilarious. I don't think so. let's pretend this is somewhat correct. We're going to chemical eject this. This. Then I guess it's the same thing again, right? So we can do water, I'm guessing. Okay. We have to bring you here. This. And technically, I think it's fine. And, oh yeah, and then the fluorite, which is what we're going to use here, an import-export bus. So, import-export bus. We don't have one of the import. This is where we go into this. And yeah, so, oh, actually, we don't have any of these right. Import. Like we didn't have a piston one either, unfortunately. Get that done. There is a nice little recipe there, but I might as well just. We're gonna do the wood we use. I don't know if I really need to, but you know. Import, export. Did the export. Import, export. Here somewhere. Jobby. Same thing like we did over here. Totally the same thing over here. And there we have it. Now the only downside is I could pull it from the bottom, I guess. I was gonna say we've kind of filled all his nook and crannies, so I need to get into the spent nuclear waste, which I can do that from underneath. So, okay. So even though this can only run a certain times of days, I guess it's not going to be much of a problem. Oh no, I'm in the other gear. Let's say I have that ability to like float, not. But it's because we're in the other gear. Then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just go like this, and I think we should be up. I always worry that I'll now, but of course we need to get rid of the waste. Side configuration. Output here, I guess, right? Blue output? Does that look right? How do we eject? Oh. Chemicals, right? Output, there you go. That's good. And then technically output for this is blue as well, which that's fine, but we didn't do the right side configuration. Right? Yep. Okay. Not sure why it's not. Oh, the power issue. Oh, shit. The power issue is now an actual power issue. Well, it won't be an issue forever. What we can do is we can go like, we just need to move things around a bit. And it's basically this right here. So, we can empty this into here. That won't be a problem, but I need power in here. I wonder if I can do this. Reason I feel like I could have done this. It's our temporary. actually to get this. Do, huh? What I'll probably do is actually bring this back to here. For now, oops. But there you go. We'll let that buffer up. Then we'll let this clear up. Once this is cleared up, we should be. Now, I guess we can look into power, or sorry, not power upgrades. Obviously, upgrades were something we did before, and upgrades are something we probably need to do now. I did 5 of 8 and 8 of 8. Not saying that's what we need, but obviously, that is something to do at least right now. Let's do 8 of. Power at least. I love doing this part. Okay, let's use we know it uses like micro powers or something now, which is kind of funny. And then we'll do the speed upgrades here. I think we said 5 there. Just kind of a joke. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Sure, when you do this, you're not something stupid. Not that I would ever do such a thing. Okay, so I don't like it when it like I mean I was already getting power, so I don't like it. Yeah, so we should be good here. Oh, that's a problem. That's not a big problem, but what we need to do is go under. Problem. Interesting. Ride very quickly. But you're on the wrench and. There we go. I just realized if we're gonna connect to these and right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then the one thing we haven't done yet is of the paste. Oh, I got rid of your waste. Actually, no, this is good. Oh, it's nighttime again. Yeah. It's like, I swear we're doing it all right now. And it's like, the whole bed thing. Just see if there's something for me to, you know, switch that around. There probably is like several ways to make it daytime, so. I wonder if there's a technological method. Probably not. Maybe there is. There you go. He is blue. I guess I would probably have. I could do with the other speed upgrade. Uses very little power. And an acceleration card. It's right now that more than anything, so. We have no acceleration cards, nor is it auto-crafted. Okay, we need to fix that up. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, we want you. Of course we want you. Oh. Oop. Okay, anyways. I need a bunch of them, but sure, just a couple of them here would be enough to up for good. Oh, we already... That's the other thing, the waste is already gone. That's kind of hilarious. So this can go, don't forget, we can get this up to 24. Make sure everything's stable again. Only temporary, because we'll run out of fluoride way before anything else, but we got a bunch. But yeah, this is... There you go, just one of each. That way... The thing is, even once nighttime happens, this will buffer a bit too. But since we have lots of buffer space, it doesn't much. And then, of course, we've made the polonium. We should probably reward ourselves by holding some... Yay, polonium, not plutonium. Yay! Oh, cool. We didn't mean... Now my bag is like a gear bag more than anything. I just keep things in there, so, you know... in there. But anyways, so that makes me very happy. This is very radioactive here still, I guess, so... This is where the accident oh, no, this is just telling me this is right. We're good. So if we go like this, I think... Oh, yeah. Does this actually go up at all? I don't... This is perfectly... This is the hot spot. This was the hot spot, and it's almost gone. 3 minutes left on it. Crazy though that you could get the effect all the way at Electro's base. I thought that was so cool. I wonder if there's still any residue effect right now there. It is. That's actually kind of cool. Oh yeah, I'm getting that lag. See the lag there? This is what it is. I'm able to repeat it sometimes. I'm not sure. Sometimes I couldn't, but it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. It is my first site again. Get out of here. I guess because of the beneficial effect, it probably... Yeah, that's a weird one on that one. Plus, loading back and forth in the just isn't. Anyways, that's sweet. Okay, so we have done what we wanted to do there. A little bit more messier. We had a big accident, obviously. Still nuclear waste, but at the same time, we were able to clean it up, resolve it, and not a big deal. And then I guess you're working on further stuff, antimatter pellets. So with the antimatter processor, chemical crystallizer, and yeah, so this is kind of cool. The only thing is, it wants antimatter made from, yeah, supercritical, so polonium antimatter. Takes 1,000 of them for one antimatter. Takes 1,000 for one pellet. Pretty cool. I guess you can use this to make stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. I did not know there was, you know, little recipes for fun. So you can actually make a dragon egg. That's adorable. It's like a UU matter replicator type idea, I guess. You know, and that's not bad if you don't have any hearts of seas. I wonder if you can farm that though from one of the mob things. Maybe from one of the other things, but not the other mob. There's a reason why you need to farm that. You could. That's pretty cool. There you go. You can use this to make gold and then melt this down for gold or something. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. So you need the ports for this. And then this guy. Yeah, this might be fun to build. And then, holy crap, it's a whole structure. While being the most expensive. Oh, yeah, I could see why that would be expensive. We haven't made the HDP whatever things. I don't even know how that's done. Oh my. Oh my. Where do you even start on that? No offense, but is it in regular? Yeah, no one's ever taught me how to make plastic of any type, I don't think. Well, they might have it in here, but I haven't seen, you know. Oh, here, is this it? Biofuel. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So we have a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, so, we have a plan. So we can do a crusher, make biofuel, wheat, whatever. That's simple. Then what we do is we use a pressurized reactor chamber, and we're going to take the biomass and take some hydrogen, which we do in that one thing, and water, and we're going to create ethylene. And then I probably should do the hydrogen. I guess that's the decondensing one always. Let's do that. Actually, no, this is different. We've not done this before. Oh yeah, here it is. Makes hydrogen. Oh yeah, there it is. Electrolysis separator, whatever. We want that guy, obviously. Okay, so you got that. This goes into that. We'll need this anyways, and then we'll need another pump. Mechanism pump. Those added to the list. There you go. Okay, so so you know, you got water. We're gonna go into here, and of course, this will just make the biofuel. Then you have your hydrogen going in here and water. Would you make substrate? But you also make 100 ethylene, and then you probably think, okay, let's take that and do something with it. Well, this takes 50 ethylene. This is where it gets a little tricky. This takes 50 ethylene, and you get a 1-to-1. But you also get this recipe. If you take that 100 ethylene, you get an 8 of this, and then you get an oxygen output. Yeah, it gets more complicated. So what you want to do is split it off, and obviously take the ethylene, fill up the one first, but then you want to use the extra on this, and that's where it gets a little more on the messy side. I don't know if we want to use like applied energistics to try to balance this, or if we just try our best to use what we have here and just hope it does, you know, first to second, third to fourth kind of thing. But then you're gonna have to deal with some output issues. So, but this is much more efficient because if you're only using half of it anyways, you know, if you're only using 50% of your liquid ethylene, and you get one, but you could take half of it. Let's just say, so you get 4 extra of these. That's pretty good. Now the only other issue is then you'll run out. Yeah. You'll eventually run out of the ethylene as well, right? So maybe what we should do is tank it and save it. And use it as an overflow later. One of those things that I'm not 100% sure on. I'm guessing I don't need like millions of this. So maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we'll put this on the back burner and save it. Something like that, yeah. Hi, llamas. Okay. So let's see what we can do here anyways. So we make these all the time. Maybe it's time for us to actually have this as a recipe. Oops. Guess we're not clicking this thing. Yeah, so let's get this guy made up. So yeah, we should have all those anyways. Then electric separator. We can get one of these made here. And I use these machines so often now, it's like, screw it, you know what? Make it anyways. Need a crusher eventually. Okay. Pressurized reactor chamber bumper. So I'm going to need a enrichment chamber. Then tank. All of you. And then Pressurized react. No, we just did that. We're using the same thing multiple times, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And then enrichment chamber. Did we do an enrichment chamber? So we did the enrichment. Okay. I think we're good. And I think I'm going to do factories, but I'm going to do them differently. So instead of just doing it, because you don't want to do one for each of them, right? Let's just do it this way. Factory 1, 2, if I want to upgrade them. 3. That should work. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so mechanism. There you go. So we need a pump, obviously. Start one of those. I think if you hit control on that, well, no, they're making all the way there. Never mind. I was thinking, hey, I found a shortcut. Electric separator. How many electric separators did we need then? Might have just been the one. Okay, so just one of those. Yeah, so this one you have to. Well, no, we have the separator. There you go. Oh, we actually have. Wait, what? Have one in there? Guess we didn't have to worry about that. We need a crusher. Wesley crusher. Oh, interesting. You need lava for this one. I think it can take buckets out of this. Oh, actually, can it? I don't know how that would work. We're gonna try it. We have this. You could probably hook this up too, but let's try this. See what happens. Yeah, see, that's a problem. I think you need like a fluid cell or something for it. But I've never done the fluid cell stuff, so I know we can make a lava cell, and it's a couple times I've needed this lava cell, honestly. But I was thinking like it was a little complicated. I wasn't gonna bother with it anymore, or not anymore. At the time, oh yes, it needed these guys. Yeah, this is a whole other can of worms. Ugh, very expensive can of worms. Yeah, that's a crazy one. It's not impossible. It's just, yeah, I don't know how this works anyway. This might require, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, this is kind of like a weird out of our league. Okay, that's not happening. So, fluid cell maybe? This is the thing, I don't know how fluid cells work. I wouldn't need many. I've never done a fluid cell before, so this is why I don't know how it works. So how do I I need a ME fluid terminal. Fluid terminal. I bet you there's no fluid terminal. Oh wait, you know what? Oh no, that's part of AE2 though. Looking for I think we just go like this, like where's all that lava I just had? Oh, here it is. There you go. Okay. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but I mean, it's working for now. I wouldn't consider this a nice, easy way. I wonder if, let's try down here. I wonder if I could do it through this. Oh, I don't know my own base anymore. Oh, no, that was a good idea. Oh crap. What about like this then? No. At least you could do that. I wonder, I know you can change the view. Let's try one more thing. If I go like everything but just woods, maybe? I'll figure that out later. I don't want to spend forever on, excuse me, on that, but we figured out how to do that. That's what counts. Okay, so what were we making? Was it this guy? I don't even remember what we were trying to make, to be honest. It was this one. So we were gonna do crusher next. And of course, you know, I had the buckets in here anyways. We were trying to do it this way. Oh yeah, because we have the crusher in here, that's right. There we go. All that for that, right? And then we were gonna do a reactor chamber, reactor, pressurized reactor chamber. We needed a couple of them, but let's just do one at a time. Pressurized reactor chamber. And then I think it was a second pressurized reactor chamber, pressurized reactor chamber, and then enrichment chamber. Enrichment chamber. Then we were leaving that alone for now. Okay, I think we got everything we need now. Now I guess we'll do it over here. I guess it's still sort of this stuff. I mean, we have everything over here now, so I won't do that, but I'll regret it over time. Okay, so let's put you here for now. And then we'll put you... We need to get you going. And, I mean, we need water right away for that, right? So might as well get you hooked up. Now, usually I do that funny thing here, but do I need water and other stuff? I do, don't I? Really, we should just do... I mean, even then, I should probably have some space between it. There you go. No. Easy to do this sometimes, just steal their pipes. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, we just don't have any of these. Mechanical pipe? No. We have no mechanical pipes left? Oh, no, we have basic. I'll take you. I'll go in there, and then we need a bucket of water. See, like, this is the cool thing, because we can take the bucket. I didn't really I don't know if I tried this before. Oh. There you go. Oh. Worked. And then, yeah, you're getting your water, you're going in here. Perfect. Okay, and already have oxygen. And dump access. Now. I know I'm getting hydrogen. I don't actually know if I need oxygen there. But anyway, so we get both anyways here. Okay, next one was the crusher. And then, yeah, we're going to get our hydrogen and water here. So... How do I want to do this? Maybe I want to do this process first then. This is the reaction chamber. I need it again. Elsewhere, I'm gonna need water again. You only need hydrogen once, or maybe. I'll put it together first and see how it goes. I might regret this, but okay. So oxygen can't go in there. I'm pretty sure that was already a no-no. It has to be hydrogen. So we're gonna tell you to right now get rid of all that. And then we're going to tell you to actually take chemicals and dump the red. Oh, I see. Output 1. Okay, that's the one I want. No, you're not outputting them there. Did you already output in there? Because it's full, it should be fine. Okay. Then we know that we need a pivot tool or whatever. Mechanism. I don't know what that tool was called. Dropper thing. There you go. The tool is good. Put it in here. Perfect. So we got our hydrogen. Now that's perfect. We got that. And then we don't want anything touching the top. Nothing in here. There you go. And then there we go. That is what we want. Now we have to pump the items in here, but maybe before we do that, we should check the next part of the chain. So you're going to create ethylene, and we want ethylene, plus we want oxygen. Yes, so the mighty oxygen has returned. Okay, so this is when we're going to have to play around with this a little bit more. This is where I need to get ME, not ME, going Ender IO. Maybe next time Ender IO will be our thing, because pressurized reaction chamber. What? Pressurized reaction chamber. Are we supposed to actually do 2 of these? Ah, yes we are. I'm gonna do blue in here, so left is input. Perfect. That'll be ethylene. And then there's 2 ones. Maybe that doesn't really matter. I don't know how that will work, but we'll see. The problem is we can get you over here, but how do we get the item over here and the other stuff here? This is where things might get too complicated. We might need to actually push it just a bit more. Fortunately. We'll just say output, which is great. Chemicals. On the right, you're going to go into here. Go to chemicals, input, left, I guess that would be correct. Okay. Then I need oxygen. This is where, fortunately, we'd have to come up with another thing for the oxygen, but I just realized I could probably do something like this. Bring it down here, potentially. Out of the, oh yeah, I'm out of the pressure. I have none of these in here, do I? I have the elite ones and stuff. Let me make some recipes. Oh, this is pretty cool. So when you click this, it's actually pretty. So, chemicals, bottom. Shit. What? We have carbonated stuff in here. We have this guy. Oop. There you go. Okay. This will be a little extra longer episode, but that's fine. Okay, so things got messed up with the whole reactor thing, and this has been a long recording anyways, because hours to wait for that, you know. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Ethylene will be good next. So I need to transfer the items from one to the other. So in the end, I could have just done this side by side, I guess. Made this more complicated, and I'm going to probably fix that anyways, because one of those things that I was like, I might as well. You're fine now. Perfect. Problem. And then we can do now is do item pipe. We have. And oh yeah, I hear you. Okay, so we can do this one to this one. And then oh wait, no. Am I making that more complicated? Oh wait, no, I have to do the fluid from that one. Yes, I still do have to do that. Okay. Because yeah, we're doing the fluid that way. Actually, you know what? I might be wrong because it does have both interfaces, right? So we're in items now. Output with auto eject on. And input. No, you know what? That probably actually would work, I think. Find out. We still have to give this items to, by the way, so I almost blocked it. Well, we were going to do the front. We could have done it underneath. I still have to give it this too, right? But we're getting everything done in a slightly different way. So that's good. And then we can go to the next step here. So yeah, the only downside is we're going to be wasting some of this ethylene. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Even enough. Then I don't know. I have to. Okay, we're doing this even further now. Sorry. My mind has decided I want to buffer the ethylene and then use it up later, potentially. We're going to do it like this. And then we will have to do the other way. There you go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just go like this somewhere. Make this really messy. And go like this. Do I want to do it like that, or do I want to just do it in the front? I need to still insert to it, though. So that's another issue. But I could always jump on the back from it. Let's go from here. We're going to do configure out. Front is output. And front is input. And then make sure, yeah, auto eject's still on for the other one. Okay. Oh, this is so silly now. I love it. That's good. And then the next one is the enrichment chamber. Weirdly enough, that one's easy. We're just going to have you eject off into the right. You're going to left in input. And then that's it. It should be pretty simple. And then your output can be whatever. Chest, ME system, doesn't matter. And that should be all she wrote. Now, I guess you want me to have some of these. Actually, I skip a step? No. Guessing you want me to have some of these for some. Actually, if you did, it was for the quest and that's it. So, yeah, it would be very temporarily. Okay. And now, what I want to do is I want to do a tank. I want to do like a super tank storage, like one of those elite tanks or whatever. There's a chemical max, eh? It's just 4,000 buckets, but I kind of want one of these. Max, maybe we have one? Where is the delete? We had a big tank somewhere. I wouldn't use these normally, probably, so I'm not really caring. You know, holy crap. Let's say I don't care. Usually, now you have to go ultimate, delete. I see. We have to go down those lists. Okay, so we want to go down to this next one. But we got dynamic tanks going. One more. More. Go. There you go. There you go. Oh, I wonder if I should have been holding some of these. That's actually pretty good. It's better than I thought. I must have clicked the wrong one before or something. Okay, so yeah, I want to do this. Now I'll put this guy right here. I don't know, that's so cool. And then, of course, advanced pressure pipe here. And then, oh no. I mean, there have to be a certain spot on it. Oh no. Might have to be from the top. I mean, that's fine. Well, I don't know if that's actually what's going on here. We'll leave it and see for now. Then what I'm thinking of this is I'll put this here. I have an idea for that. Or, I guess it isn't. Here. And then I have to get this up over here. So the crusher is going to do its thing, and it has to send the stuff all the way over here. So oop. I'll do it back. You are going to do an output bottom. You do an input from the bottom. Okay. If this works, I would be amazed. That's my confidence. I should have some wheat and stuff in here. So there we go. Love it. Ah, I love it. Oh yeah, I want to turn it off for now, the auto eject. Okay. And then your auto eject's probably not even on. Oh. So you're supposed to go over here somewhere, wherever that was. Oh, it's working. It's just slow ass pipe. That worked. I'm missing something here. Oh, this thing. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Not a problem at all, actually. That's a problem. Definitely a problem. The problem here might not be so bad. We're gonna have to stop the buffer. That is a problem. You have to do it the opposite way, maybe? Don't want to screw it up. But I think it wants you to pump it from the one side, maybe? And then, yeah. I'm just going based on the symbols I'm looking at. I could be wrong, but it looks like it wants this. Does not look. I guess the good news is we haven't screwed it up yet. Apparently we can use a configurator on this one. Anything? But I'm not seeing anything here to let me even change anything. So weird. Look at the bottom of it. I don't even like it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's one side port here. I guess we're gonna lose this. Could be. Probably. How come? Hey, maybe I just have it on the floor. Oh. There you go. And then we can pull it from the top here. There we go. I love how this is all for, so there was just one port and we just didn't notice it. Chemicals. Don't do this on the, oh wait. Oh, no, we're on chemicals. Come on, you're there. Why are you being a butt now? Good ethylene. Right there. Ethene? Oh no, don't tell me I've been mixing them around. Ethene. Liquid ethene. No, it says liquid ethene. Or do they all say that? No! There's another process to make it into liquid. Give me a minute. Okay. I love how we failed so bad on that. Yeah, craft me out. This. Not gonna. Oh, come on. Oh, you're doing the tank things again? Oh my. Hey. That actually good, actually. Oh. Never mind, it's 1 and 1. Now we'll have you here. Except, yeah, this is still wrong because, yeah, what we can do here is we'll do this temporarily. Oop, but whatever. Have it going back in there. That's going, no, that's all fine again. Then what we need to do is extend this. Take this. Extend you. Oh, here. Oxygen anyways. You. You. Here. I messed up. Oh no. You bounce back in there, or what happens? You just bounce around for a bit? Okay. Then we're going to put you here. Okay. You aren't supposed to go in there at all. That's correct. And then, yeah, we're putting you in here, right? So I think we're doing this right. So we're going to just configure you. Output to the right. Input from the top. Done from there. Input from the top. There we go. In it. I don't know if I need some substrate, but I'm going to grab it just in case. There you go. Now this is not on auto whatever because I wanted to make sure I grabbed it. But there we have it. And I was like, I knew I need something there. Then I'll have to put it in here manually. We'll put eject on now. Oh. Actually, oh, because your input's not on? A little shocked by that. Got your plate. Where are you? Oh, auto eject. Maybe I turned on the wrong eject, I guess. And there's our plates. Then there we have it. Sorry, that was a little derpy, but you know what? We got it in the end. That's the thing I like about it. Like, you don't need really a guide or anything. Like, you have JEI, and as long as you're willing to troubleshoot and try to figure out what you derped up on, you're more likely fine. And that's actually a pretty clean setup. It's not the cleanest, but I like it, and I love my little tank here. And then AE2, basically. So this was what I was going to do originally for this, and I'll probably still do it, was I was just going to throw AE2 right here. And just do whatever I need here. But I don't know how many I want of these over time, but... Oh. And then I could just feed wheat to the one and just keep it going kind of thing. And you can turn it off if you wanted to. And yeah, then you can have your output on here too. So that was my idea. Well, I think I might change this to crafter and then just do a set amount. It'll be slow, but pattern, sorry. Slower. Won't be a big deal. What I could do here. Oh, how does it know where to go, though? Actually, I can. Oh, I know how. Output only. Input only. That shouldn't be a problem, actually. So then we make our thing, right? So what we do here is we literally take wheat and that's a crafting term. code encoding. Figure this out. So we're gonna take wheat, and we're gonna output this thing here. Oh, I gotta find where we get this now. We're gonna output this guy. Can I not do this? Didn't we just do this recently? Where I force everything to do whatever I want? Oh, wait. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know what you put it in. Oh, processing pattern. Wonder if I've always screwed up on that then. Instead, we're going to actually get rid of you, and then we're going to do wheat. And I actually don't know what the math is for all. But I don't mind it doing in clumps anyway, so I'll just say 32 maybe. Add two of those. One of those. One of those. Three of those. 6? Is that what I'm reading right? I think 6. Think. So HDPE sheet, whatever. Actually, I'll overclock this. This will be a longer episode, but I'm fine. Let's go ahead. HD. Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna take everything, and then I'm gonna say I want for these. Oh. Then of course this will take a while. Technically, it should be doing that perfectly. It'll go through all this process. Throw that in. Should be fine now. Okay, let's get some upgrades going. Let's get you guys started. Oh. Do I have a crusher, don't I? Else? Don't I? Do I? I can make a crusher up here. Technically the right crusher that you're using though, but yeah, why not? We could always move it later, right? So let's do that. I think osmium, right? Crusher. Oh. And is doing it, but okay, so we wanted the upgrades. 64 of these, please. I love this. Gets fun because you expand it, goes through the whole base. There's something thrilling and fun about that. Okay, so I got upgrades. Don't have to worry about those anymore. So let's give everybody their energy upgrades, I guess. Resources aren't really an issue, right? So might as well always give everything energy up. Start with energy. Go. fast, but could have it fast. How's the oxygen going? A little concerned about oxygen, to be fair. But you're doing fine. I guess keeping the excess dump thing on, just do it then. Eventually the oxygen is piped all the way there, and they're pretty big pipes, right? So it might take a while, but now this should be pumping out really fast. Slowpoke really is this guy right now? Although I was gonna say the piping, but the piping still goes at one speed, but I think going, I don't think it'll clog up or get slower. Looks like a good. That's a good. Anyways, so there you go. So that's at 20. It's going to take a while still, but 10 minutes apparently on average. It's dropping because we did speed it up, obviously, so. Now, do we have any chemical upgrades? Because you have to remember, chemical upgrades are actually very overpowering. Anything has a chemical upgrade. Really should be doing it. Nice try, nice try. This might be a problem with the piping. Shouldn't be the biggest deal, but you know, you might want to upgrade it. So what's the next thing after, guys? No, I know it can't everywhere. It's like a range to it, so. Going all red now. Interesting. Oh yeah, of course this bottleneck. Of course this is. Bottleneck. All for it. Actually looks like the right amount for that. Like it can. And what about? Slightly catching up on this one. Keep it empty. Pretty good. There you go. We got there 64 sheets. My only concern was this mostly, but this one seems to be keeping up. As long as this is keeping up, I have to look at the oxygen down here. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Now my math is probably wrong, so it looks like it's still crafting, so I probably did derp up a bit on this math. But it doesn't matter. I could always fix that later, or in my opinion, I don't really care. It looks like I doubled it. Is the actual... Guessing that's what it was. Oh yeah, I said 6 to 1. It's 2 to... Oh, no. 2 of those. The 1 wheat gives you 2 of these. Okay. Well, let me just do... Let's just do a notepad or something on the side. So 6 equals... Oh, 12. Those, right? Yeah, I definitely did. It's doubled. Okay. Let's redo that one. I thought that's an issue. I probably want to do it correctly. Wheat. Oh. Okay, middle mo. That's annoying. So we want to do... Bad with this HDPE. There you go. I want... Or... Find out if I do it right. Just throw the pellet. Yeah. But either way, we did a good job there, my friends. Longer episode, but you know what? We did it. I'm happy about it. We rock. Hello, what's up? And let's go grab those quest rewards because I feel good about. Oh, and then you learn how to do all this in here, or was that it? Apparently that was it. We did something towards the star. Oh gosh. All this for the star gets so crazy confusing. But what was it? You find it. Here it is. Oh, universal wireless. Oh. But actually part of the ingredient. Oh god. That makes me... Okay. Apparently making those are going to be something we have to do later on in a bulk method. Kind of crazy. But anyways, perfect. We're done for this episode. I'm happy. We got our, Solar Neutron Activator up and running today. We're making the polonium, making into the pellets. Got this whole thing automated, which is great. We don't have to worry about the waste and stuff like that. Reactor is back from the 24 little bucket tick to the 4, just so we don't overuse our fluoride. I think next time we're going to automate that and get more. And then, of course, we've automated all the way to the HDPE sheets with our new setup, and it worked really well. So I think we're going to need a lot of those sheets later on in life, too. So I'll probably pellet to make a bunch just for the future. But I wanted to get, working and test it out and stuff like that, which I'm really happy with. So and then, of course, thanks to Energistics for making our lives easier and better. So anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we will see you wonderful people next.